The Arabs claim that they are descendants of Ishmael and Abraham, that Abraham and Ishmael actually built the foundations of the Kaaba. Since there is no mention in the Bible of Abraham and Ishmael having ever set foot in Arabia, and there is no mention in the Bible of Arabia, Arabs, Allah, Mecca, or the Kaaba, on what foundations are their claims supported?
Like almost all the other claims made by the Arabs, they are all a mirage, and their foundations are as solid as the shifting sands of the Arabian desert. Before Muhammad and his Quran, the pagan Arabs had absolutely no knowledge of Abraham, Ishmael, or any other biblical character. To give himself and his followers an ancestry worthy of divine revelations, Muhammad plagiarized, plundered, pirated, and or perverted all that his followers have from the traditions, scriptures, and fetishes of the Jews, Christians, Zoroastrians, and pagan Arabians. Being consummate pirates, he and his followers did not only plunder wealth, peoples, and assets, but they upgraded to pirating even the religious beliefs of others to such an extent that they claim that all the previous biblical Hebrew prophets are theirs. They did the same to the churches, synagogues, and temples of the conquered peoples by turning them into mosques. For 300 years after the death of Muhammad, his followers were able to concoct all the traditions that allegedly connected the Arabs to Ishmael and Abraham. Let us look at the facts. When one investigates all the names of the Arabs at the time of Muhammad, especially those mentioned in the Ahadith, not one of them carried a biblical name. Moreover, it is inconceivable that none of them was called either Abraham or Ishmael if they truly were their alleged ancestors, while Muhammad's name is used among at least 80% of his later male followers. The three lines concocted by Muhammad's later followers are historically and logically utterly improbable and incompatible with the original biblical version. Nowhere in all the poetry of pagan Arabia were Abraham or Ishmael mentioned. The Muhammadan Arabs used the same Bible that they assert had been altered and or perverted by the Jews and Christians to find their alleged ancestry from among the descendants of Ishmael. Not only are these so-called descendants not mentioned anywhere in Arabic folklore prior to Muhammad, there are of course no documents of any kind to back up their fanciful and imaginary ancestral tree. Moreover, the ahadith themselves are at substantial variance with each other. According to Arab historians, there are allegedly three types of Arabs. One, Al-Arab al-Abba'ida, those original Arabs who had been destroyed by Allah for their unbelief, such as Al-Ad and Thammud. Two, Al-Arab al-Arabiya, who are the original Arabs of the peninsula descended from the line of Shem, Arphaxad, Shelah, Eber, Yaqtan, Jurhum. Three, Al-Arab al-Musta'riba, who are the Arabized descendants of the Hebrew Ishmael and Ra'la, daughter of Burad al-Jurhumi, through Adnan and Ma'ad. As can be seen, most of the names are plagiarized from the Bible and Arabized to make them sound original and authentic, which of course they are neither. According to their alleged traditions, Ishmael ended up marrying an Arabian woman and was taught Arabic by the Jurhum tribe who adopted him. They had to teach him Arabic because his native language was Hebrew. Hence Muhammad and his followers are descended from the Hebrews and are in fact not pure Arabs. It took Muhammad's followers almost 300 years of plagiarism and fraudulence to create a worthy ancestry for him and for themselves. Not one of each is based on any solid fact, either documentary or folkloric, only wishful and fanciful thinking.